Hello everybody, welcome to Simplified in 5. Today we are going to see a simple demo of how future object can be created using multiple ways and how it's used. So let's first see simple usage or simple creation of a future of template type string, and it can be created using async. So here you can see that f1 is created using async and it uses option deferred, and we have used the lambda to for a function which basically creates a string and returns it. So that is stored in the future f1, not the string but the shared state is stored in the future. Similarly, the second creation is done using the package task. So this package task is a function which returns a string and takes no arguments as a parameter. So again we have used lambda to for a function which takes no arguments and returns a string, like creating a string here and returning it. uh, so this shared state is stored in future f2, so using task.get future. So the future won't be valid unless and until this task is executed. So you can execute the task using thread way, by creating a thread using that task, but or the other simpler way is just calling the task. So it will execute the task and f2 will be valid now. So here you can see on the console it will print that f2 has received the value. So this is the way you can create a future using package task. So there another useful way is using promise. So for you have a promise and you can create a future out of it, and what you will do is you will pass that future to a thread where you want to uh, use that value from the future, but maybe you don't know the value for that shared state yet right now. So in the future you will set that value. So you're making a promise that you will store that value into this future, and that's your promise p. So you will pass the future to the thread and you will detach the thread. So what you're doing in the thread is basically keep do something unless and until you get the value for future, and once you get the value for that future, you will print out the message that yeah, you have received the value. So when the value in the promise is set, your future will be having a valid state. So when you say set value, you will see that it will receive the value that you set in that promise in the worker thread as well. So now you can wait until future 1 and f1 and f2 are complete, and they will be executed once you're done waiting uh, for the futures. And now you can say see, we have done execution for the async operations that we have used for f1 and f2, and we will just print the messages that we will just print the strings that we created in those lambdas that we use for the asyncs in the asyncs. So in the SDD out you can see the two strings that we created. Future of lambda is great and syntax of package task is complex. Those are print on the STDC out. So basically these are the three ways to create features and make use of them. One of them is async, the other one is package task, and the third one is the promise. The promise is the interesting one where you can set the value uh, in future and make use of it in your worker thread. So thanks for watching and hope this helps.